The great Jim Moore.
All right, Eagles undoubtedly heading for the playoffs as they fatten up their early season record, even though they have not looked spectacular all that often. They did not look spectacular yesterday. Thanks for nothing, Eagles. Chris and I both had the Eagles given 8 as our best bets, one of our best bets. I think one of us was 0-3.
Damn, was that me?
Although we don't talk about it until Thursday.
Yeah. You like to talk about it when I don't do well. I know it always comes up on a Monday where I don't do well.
Hey, let me tell you something. We both didn't do well yesterday.
And then
so
Mahomes was running. I thought Mahomes was going to run in the end zone there at the end of the game, and I'm going, they're going to cover. That's it. There it is right there. And he smartly slid, but probably pissed off me and a few other people in Vegas because of that.
I may be misremembering. Again, I blame it all on the COVID. I'm going to milk that for as long as I can. I might have picked 30-20 as the final score, too. So I have extra reason to be pissed that Mahomes had the presence of mind to do the move that was first kind of not invented, but pioneered by Brian Westbrook when he famously took a knee at the 1. And it was smart. It was smart. Even though there's no way the Jets are going to score twice in a minute and a half or minute 50, whatever it was.
Right.
You ensure they're not going to score once if they have no timeouts and you're under 2 minutes. Anybody that's played Madden knows that's enough to get you 2. Once you get to the 2-minute warning, if the other team has no timeouts, you get a first down, game's over, 3 knees, and it's out. And Mahomes was smart to do what he did, even though it pissed us. And surely, wasn't the handle like when we did the podcast, it was like 85% on the Chiefs? I'm sure the sports books love that. I'm sure there's going to be some gift baskets showing up with a Las Vegas zip code at the new Mahomes house. He's going to have some nice housewarming gifts. I'm kidding saying all of that because it would be highly inappropriate. But he's going to have some nice housewarming gifts show up in that brand new house of his for saving the sports books asses last night. All right. Eagles and Commanders. We were talking about that. The Eagles pull it off. In overtime, Jake Elliott with a 54-yarder. Eagles are 4-0, consecutive seasons for the first time since the early 90s. It hasn't been pretty, but it's effective, and they're winning. Chris, you've been saying this all along. They have such an easy schedule. They're fattening up on these wins. And, yeah, they're going to encounter some adversity at some point, but at least they're not losing some of these games that they should be losing because they really aren't firing on all cylinders yet.
No, definitely not. But it's kind of, a trademark of a really good football team. We're not playing our best football, but we're still winning the games, right? And we see moments of going, damn, right? I mean, we saw moments last week when they played the Bucs on Monday night where you went the defense, holy crap, right? And then we talked about on Tuesday morning, like they run the same play on offense 10 times in a row, the same running play, and go right down the field. They didn't have that luxury yesterday. Washington had a good game plan. We talk about it. That those 4 D linemen, there's 4 first-rounders. They got a first-round, linebacker behind them. They got a first-round corner and some other talented guys in that secondary. They're a team that's got some talent for sure. And they played a game plan with Jack Del Rio. It looked like whenever you saw a replay or a end zone cut of the defense, where they were trying to call the Eagles' bluff early on. You're not going to run the ball, and we're not going to let you do little quick play-action passes, 8, 10 yards over the middle and die that way. And the Eagles, it took them a little while to figure it out, but once they figured out, like, wait, they're going to play us like this, and they're going to leave A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith on an island outside, we got to start attacking. And that's what they did. And it was the right thing to do. And, of course, it put the pressure right back on Washington. You leave A.J. Brown that many times one-on-one, you're in trouble. And there they are one-on-one. They take a little screen play. Boom, there he is going up the sidelines. Good luck tackling this guy. He's built like a running back, and he can run really fast as well. Same thing here. Another double move. It's man-to-man on the outside. Boom. That, to me, is where the game changed, Mike. They realized they had to start playing this way. Look at that cut right there, guys. Rewind that if you can just a little bit in the back room. But that was a lot of what I saw in the day. You see all the people in the middle of the field, right? They're taking away. Worried about the run game, the middle of the field throws. Good answers, and Jalen Hurts, a great deep ball thrower, giving his guys chance and made a lot of big plays in the passing game yesterday.
And look, one of the problems, I think, for the Eagles last year.
Yeah.
They had it too easy.
Too easy. I hear you.
Especially in the postseason.
Late in the year, all of it, right? Yeah.
And there's something to be said about having to survive tough games, close games, pull a victory from the jaws of defeat to prepare you for those big moments when season's on the line in the Super Bowl, when they kind of lost their swagger a little bit. There were a couple of spots where they had fourth downs that maybe they should have gone for it, but we're getting a little tight here. We're not used to this. So I think that this is actually good for the Eagles to be in closer games, tighter games, tougher games, because they need to be ready if they get to the Super Bowl or when they play the Cowboys, when they see the 49ers and presumably don't get lucky and have Hassan Reddick blow up the quarterback's elbow and make what would have been a tough, hard-fought game a laugher eventually. This is going to help them because whoever comes out of the AFC is going to be ready. And whoever comes out of the NFC had better be ready too. And I think it's good for whoever the eventual NFC champion is. It's going to be good to have, fought through. You don't want to be team of destiny. You don't want to be wire to wire. You don't want to be everything comes easy. That's the danger for the 49ers. It's a little too easy for them this year. And you want to get tested. And so that's if there is a silver lining in the fact that the Eagles aren't as dominant as they were last year, maybe they're going to be better equipped when they find themselves in a big game, tough game, with the season riding on it. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.